Hello, everybody. Well, today I'm going to tell you some of the ingredients I did buy. This was the broccoli slaw I picked up in the produce department, and I picked up 3 bags for this batch. The other thing I bought was the stir fry and the katsu. Katsu I would mix in if you wanted a little sweet, otherwise, go with just the stir fry. So we started off with 2 pounds of pork. Go ahead and put it in your skillet and just start frying it up and chopping it up and mixing it up and just brown it thorough and until it's all done. And then once it's all done, while it was cooking, get you a bowl and we're going to put it in a bowl to set aside for a while and we'll come back to that. So that's what the pork looks like. The next thing I did was put it in a bowl, like I said, and just let it cool off for a while. And we're going to mix our stir fry sauce. Again, I did use the teriyaki here and added the katsu, which made a sweeter egg roll. So next time I think I'm just going to use the stir fry. But that is an option if you want it a little sweeter, put the katsu in it. Either way, they're really good egg rolls. So once that's done, go ahead and just start stirring that up a little bit. As you see here, I just mixed it up and mixed it all up, and we're just going to let it set, and we're going to be dumping it into the mix later. So that's what it looks like, just setting aside. So next, I did get the 3 bags of slaw. Go ahead and rinse it off and then drain it like I did here. Just make sure it's pretty dry. And I also did that with my bean sprouts in it also. So here's the bean sprouts. I did just go ahead and put them in a bowl like this. I drained it a couple times and then shook them off really pretty good. And then the next thing I did was go ahead and get your skillet, put a little oil in it, not much, just a little oil. Probably, I don't know, tablespoon, a little less. And then I added a little bit of soy sauce. I use Kikkoman Light, but that's your choice. About a tablespoon or so, because you can add it later to the egg rolls. And then go ahead and dump in your slaw. And mix that up a little bit. And then the next thing you want to add in is your bean sprouts. So again, that was just 1 bag of bean sprouts I added. And really, I added just the 1 bag of slaw first and cooked it down, and then added the other 2 bags in, just because of the size of the pan. But I did use 3 bags of the slaw for this batch with 2 pounds of pork. So you can see it's cooking down, and it does shrink a little bit. So again, depending on the size of pan you're using. I went ahead and dumped all the pork back in, mixed it all up, and you can see it has the pork, the slaw, and all the ingredients just kind of simmering there. And I let it cook for about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes or so. And then once I cooled it off, I just kind of set it aside. And I waited overnight to start wrapping my egg rolls. So that's kind of what it looked like. And the reason I waited overnight was because that way it doesn't tear the wrappers as much. But here's the first wrapper. You lay down, kind of angle it. Get a tablespoon and just put some filling inside about in the middle. And you see here some in the middle. And I started from the bottom and flipped upward. As you see, I'm putting water, a little bit of water on the top, so that'll seal it when I'm rolling it. But go ahead and grab the bottom and flip up the first half and kind of pull it back towards the filling. And then the next thing you do is grab the right hand side and flip it inwards like you're doing a diaper. And also the next step would be the left side. You will go ahead and flip the left side inward. And then what's left is just kind of squeeze it kind of snug as you roll it towards the top, and the water will hold it together, and that's what your finished egg roll looks like. And they stay pretty consistent depending on the size of and the amount of filling. Then I just got a cookie sheet with some wax paper and started stacking them up there. And lo and behold, you start getting a pile. The next thing, I went outside, got my grill, cooked it outside a little cleaner, and heated up some oil and started cooking about 5 or 6 at a time. They roll over, start getting brown, and I just kind of monitor them probably 7 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes, And here's what they look like when you pull them out. Put them on a plate, kind of drain the juice, and again, just start stacking them up, and here's what they look like at the end. So that's the egg rolls. Enjoy.